Hey everybody, welcome back to A Few Minutes with Mark here. I'm just enjoying another beautiful day back in my sunroom, and you can see out back there's I'll lean over this way, there's what some people would call a truck bed. It's a box, it's from a box truck. I got a friend who owns a company, and when COVID hit, he started looking for new ways to make some money, and he started servicing those box trucks, buying them with like hundreds of thousands of miles on them, and pulling the box trucks off and selling them as sheds, because wood was so doggone high and you couldn't get a hold of wood, and it cost so much money to buy a shed. It was $14,000, and he's selling these things for $1,500 dropped on your lot, on your site. So I took him up on his offer and put one of those in back of the little farm I have here, just for tool storage and things of that nature. And my wife says, hey, how come you get a big shed? So I carved her out a little piece in the back for a she shed. So we got that going for us here today in beautiful summertime. Hey, before I get going on today's topic, which I'm going to continue to talk about vacation and the mind space, including serendipity and how to find yourself in equilibrium, scroll down the bottom of this video and subscribe. Get on the channel. Get these things sent right to your email or right to your notifications here on YouTube. And share it with a friend, especially if you love somebody and you care about them and they're a man and they need to hear manly messages from men. So, vacation and staycation is what I talked about earlier in another video. And I want to focus on the staycation today. Sometimes when we're staying at home, there's a lot of distractions. And it could be a number of things. And at my age, it is a number of things, especially with family, invites, friends, going to play golf or fishing and stuff like that. But you can get caught up in doing housework. You can get caught up in doing projects around the house. And that's kind of what happened to me since I've been back here. I was out and about for 3.5 weeks. And I got back here and I got all these little things I wanted to do and meant to do. And I got real busy doing them. And I noticed that my mindset wasn't that far away from being at work, and wasn't that far away from being in the hustle and bustle of everyday living. I just had a few more hours to myself in peace and quiet, equilibrium and serenity. So I want to share this story with you. When you're a man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And you just can't help it. You just got to do it. If you put yourself out there in the arena of life I'm talking about, not a battle or anything, and not a negative, but a positive. You put yourself out there in an arena to be the dad, to be the father, to be the husband, to be the friend, to be real, to be strong, to be not afraid, to be a man. When you put yourself out there, others are going to call on you. And when they do, don't be upset by it. Just do what you got to do and then get back to you. Because sometimes we got to stop being about ourselves, and I don't want to call it a selfish nation, but stop being a selfish nation, and we have to really focus on others. And our whole lives, guys, is a calling as being a man, especially those of you out there that profess to be Christian men. We have to act like a man, and we have to be a man. That means people lean on us, and we have to be able to be leaned on. See, one of the things in E5 Leader that you'll discover if you're involved, and if you're not, you will hear this from me from time to time, is you got to do certain things in life to be blessable. Blessability is putting yourself in the path of blessings. And if you're the person and you're the man of the house that's working, leaving it all on the battlefield, working really hard, and you just want that me time and nothing else is going to get in your way, and it's just going to be about whatever you want to do certain days, certain times, like the regular golf match or the bowling league or baseball, just as an example, you're going to get out of the vein of blessability. And you want to remain in the vein of blessability, don't you? I mean, even the words just sound awesome, like great things are going to happen to me if I'm blessable. And you have to be blessable. You have to allow yourself to be blessed by God, and you have to allow yourself to let all the goodness in. And many times we have to clear out the cobwebs of the mind and do some housekeeping to get the negatives out in order to allow the positives in. So this is just a really short, quick message, I hope, about clearing the cobwebs on a staycation. When you're at home and you're just taking time off, you're going to get all involved with all the stuff that you've been wanting to do and need to do and should do. But it's not really getting down to equilibrium and getting down to serenity. So if you're on a staycation, just do yourself a favor. And if you can, block out 3-4 hours a day where you can just chill, if you can. But if you can't, don't sweat it, because you put yourself in the arena by choosing to be on staycation. And people are going to call on you. They're going to lean on you. They're supposed to, and we're supposed to respond to it. That's why I talk all the time about being a man. Be real, be strong, be not afraid, be a man. And it's not about ourselves. Our love is measured by sacrifice, gentlemen. Sacrifice in the home, sacrifice at work, sacrifice everywhere. We have to lay down our lives, especially for our family, those closest to us, and put ourselves in the vein of blessability, walking the walk, gentlemen, walking the walk. So I wanted to share that with you, and you know, since I saw Big White and the Great White, I call him, in the background there, I thought I'd share a little bit about that. That was one of those staycation projects that caught my fancy and took up 4 days of my life. God bless you. I hope this message finds you well. Send me a comment, you know, give me a connection here or a click, and we'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you on another video.